Now we're going to do plate 1.2, which are some stars, and you'll see that their distances at an angle. So that's going to help me figure out how to draw this, a new, different set of commands to do the drawing. But here we go. I've set myself up again. I've made a rectangle from 0, 0, and it's 11 wide by 8.5 tall. And I can download my file, which I got from the assignment guide, and left mouse click, let go, put it into place, get the size about where I want it to be, and then get the dimension. And there we go. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start at this 1.5 comma 3, and I'll go over 90, down 90. That's the angle. And I'm going to go 1. And then I'm going to go 1.4 at an angle of 45 degrees. And there's a cool tool that helps me do that. That's this angle, restrict cursor to angles. And I've got it set for 45 degrees. So here we go. 1.5 comma 3. And then I'm going to drag it over 45. 90 degrees is a multiple of 45, so that's good. I'll go over 1, down 1, and then this is cool. If I get near 45 degrees, this little green dotted line appears, and then I can just type in the distance, 1.4. And then again, going downward, 1.4, and then it's up 1, over 1. And I'm just looking at this drawing and kind of getting it. That's straight up and down. There's my 45 degrees, 1.4. And then there's straight over and then up at the angle. It kind of snaps in for me. There's lots of different ways you can do this using other commands, but I like this one to practice with. Down 1, over 1, and then my O snap should take over. Click. So that got that one. Oh, looks like I'm off here. I'll have to go back and fix that one. Oh, yeah, look. I'm obviously off. You have to look at your drawings when you're done and see if they're right. So that one is definitely not right. It doesn't look right. Yeah, there's the direction. Always check out your drawing to see if it looks somewhat reasonable. There we go. Now it looks all even and good. Okay, so always look at it and see, did that come out right? And if not, try to go back and find your spot where there might be a little bit of a mistake. Now this one is going to start, and these are multiples of 30. So I can go down to my angle setting and restrict it to 30, 60, 90, 120. There we go. Now I'm on 30. And I'm going to start at 7, comma 2.5. And then it looks like it's going to be up 30 degrees. And they're all 1. Straight up 1. This one I'm just kind of, oh my gosh, how did I draw that so long? I don't know what I typed in there. just making sure it snaps onto that. And I'm checking out my dimensions and my directions and making sure it's all looking pretty good. This one's a little bit nicer because they're all 1.0. And I'm just typing 1. I'm not even typing 1.0. It knows. There we go. And that looks pretty good. So now I'm going to go ahead and do that same thing. I'm going to take my mouse, left click, and circle everything. Click. And then I'll right click and look at those properties and reset my line weight so that it's something a little bit heavier. They don't show up until you click the line weight button. There we go. Now I'll be able to get a nice snip of that. Snip, new, and that little thing is going to be in the way again. So there we go, new. Times almost always I have to do it twice. File, save as, and there it is. It's finding it. I'm finding it in the right place. This is plate 1.2. And I need to save this file as plate 1.2. There we go. That's how to draw your stars.